The mega-moneyed life of the rich kid is beyond unreal.
It costs about £10,000.
And went to one of the most expensive boarding schools in the world, £100,000 a year.
They have no concept of what real life is like for most Brits.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef. I haven't washed my hair myself for the past 4 or 5 years.
I think I've been on a bus once.
So in this series, they will be plucked from their pampered lives.
It seems to be quite dirty.
I wouldn't feel safe walking around here actually by myself at night.
To live with families who struggle to survive.
I am dying to know why they're living in accommodation that's simply too small for them.
Only then can they realise the real value of money.
£150 on food?
Yeah, on food, yeah. Basically, I'm just trying to make ends meet. You're okay, come here, baby. Life can be so cruel sometimes.
When rich kids go skint. Meet today's rich kid going skint, a young international jet-setter who's had a rather privileged upbringing.
Hi, my name is Susanna. I'm 21 years old and I've been raised between Germany and Poland.
This part-time university student is now lucky enough to live in one of London's most exclusive neighbourhoods.
Welcome to my Kensington flat. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, and the rent is about £2,000 a month.
As a teenager, family connections gave Susanna a huge head start up the career ladder.
I was 18 years old when I set up my first business, and it was privately funded from the start, partly by my own savings and, fortunately enough, also by the support of my grandfather.
And as the owner of a successful cosmetics company, it's important to look the part.
My personal image is definitely a big part of my brand. I think it's also part of the background story that makes the brand so interesting that, I was 18 years old when I established the brand.
Of course, keeping up appearances doesn't come cheap.
I like beautiful things and I do aspire to own them. So one of my weaknesses is bags. Unfortunately, expensive bags.
Oh, the hazards of being filthy rich.
So this is just the collection of bags that I love for every day. So this is the Gucci Marmont bag. It's about £1,200 that everyone is obsessed with lately.
Not sure everyone is.
Yeah, very practical for everyday life. There is something a little more casual, less branded. It's a Stella McCartney Falabella bag, around £800.
And for going travelling?
I definitely love the small backpack. This is one of my favorites, although, to be honest, for every day, I just love the Speedies, the one with the shoulder bag. I am a very quality-oriented person, which manifests in pretty much everything that I do. So for me, for example, Louis Vuitton was a very natural choice because it also looks very nice. It kind of makes a statement.
You'd hope so at those prices.
This entire collection would probably be worth around £10,000.
Susanna always makes sure to factor in some downtime during her regular business trips abroad.
I do enjoy the luxury of being able to stop what I'm doing and go traveling if my time schedule allows me. I would stay at 4 or 5-star boutique hotels. I love the small atmosphere of these places and the unique design.
But now Susanna's leaving her designer bags behind to learn what it's like for those who didn't have a leg up in life like she did.
I want to see how people live, especially people from a lot less privileged background than I come from, and find out their story and learn from their story.
So, what will Susanna miss most?
My bed. I'm very particular about my bed. I love it, it's super comfortable, and I love to get my 8 hours of sleep.
Afraid there's no lazing about when you've got little money. Waiting to show Susanna what it's like to have to start on the bottom rung of the ladder is single mum Leah.
I'm Leah, I live in Stafford, here with my son Ben.
What's this?
I do various different jobs, working up to 70 hours a week just to make ends meet. My main job, I'm a fitness instructor. I also do various other jobs including receptionist, working in children's care homes. I literally turn my hand to anything.
Being self-employed means Leah has to grab any work she can in order to make ends meet.
I have some work that's very regular, but then lots of other work I do is casual and 0-hour contracts, so it's as and when, which is what sees me sometimes doing 16-hour days and having no days off.
And all that hard work doesn't necessarily guarantee that Leah's able to balance her budget.
It's really hard trying to pay bills when you're self-employed, because when you're expecting a paycheck, sometimes you can have delays, sometimes of months. So it's really hard to budget and know what's coming in on what days. After everything's gone out that is essential and has to go out, I'm left with about £150, £200 a month, and that includes if there's any emergencies, if a car breaks down, or if there's any unexpected outgoings that need to go out. Sometimes I'm having to borrow just to pay those bills, pay the basic bills, and then sometimes we have some money, but then you have to be careful and make sure you hold it and keep some by for a rainy day for the next time you don't get paid on time. You just sometimes sit there and you're still skint and you're like, why am I working all these hours to still have no money left at the end of the month?
Leah receives no government support as a single mother.
Ben works full-time as an apprentice, so he's on an apprentice wage, which is just over £600 a month. No child benefit, no maintenance or anything is due for Ben because he is seen as earning a wage.
The jet-set lifestyle is far out of reach for this cash-strapped family.
The last time I went on holiday was 3 years ago, and I'm in desperate need of some sun right now and just some chill time.
Leah may lack the advantages others have had in life, but money isn't everything to her.
Rich can be having lots of money in the bank, but more so rich to me is being able to spend time with your loved ones, with the people you want, having good times, making good memories.
It's this frugal philosophy that Leah wants to pass on to the rich kid.
I'd like to hope that they'd benefit from realising that some things you can get for free, some things don't have a price tag, and some things come from hard work and graft, and that's the things that you can be proud of.
For big spender Susanna, leaving the trappings of her privileged lifestyle will be a big adjustment. But before she begins the experience, she wants to see what best mate Abraham thinks of the idea.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great as always. So why would you want to see me?
I'm gonna stay with a family I don't know. I don't know anything about them. I don't know where they are. The only thing I know is that they are from a lot less advantaged background than we are.
That sounds like an adventure. But why are you doing this?
Definitely. I just want to explore, other people's lives. I feel like I've just been living, kind of in my set ways for the past few years with like the business and everything. And I'm really curious to see how other people live.
I think that's gonna be an incredible adventure for you. We both come from privileged backgrounds, and we have never actually experienced first-handedly like life in harsh conditions. So we're gonna have like a first-hand experience. That's so incredible. I'm so proud of you, Susanna.
Thank you so much, Abra.
So is there anything you couldn't handle?
So if I, came in the place and it was all dirty and messy, that would be very hard for me. It would be super annoying to me if, they kind of just wouldn't clean up after themselves. This is like something that I'm very meticulous about. Yeah, that may be hard.
Are you not afraid at all?
No, just like nervous.
Seems like you're bound for an adventure.
I am, but I really appreciate your support.
Keep me updated.
I will.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's definitely surprising. I mean, I know her as a very hardworking, decent person, but still, her parents maybe never bought her everything she wanted. They gave her the best education. They empowered her so much, and they've given her all the privilege she has. So I'm really curious what's gonna happen when she has to swap. And I hope she just appreciates it and appreciate her parents.
For now, though, Susanna's completely on her own as she tentatively heads up north to Stafford.
I've never really been outside of London, so this is my first time. Where I live, it's usually mansion blocks, so it is quite different.
Well, Leah knows her home is certainly no mansion.
A bit nervous. I just hope they're nice. I hope they're not rude. Yeah, if we all don't get on, it's going to be really awkward.
You're not the only one who's worried.
I'm getting very nervous right now as we're getting closer to the family's house. I am a little worried that they might judge me, but I'm pretty optimistic about the fact that they will like me as soon as I get there and they actually get to meet me. Well, at least that's what I hope. It seems a little cramped, like a little small. I'm nervous.
Susanna, nice to meet you, Leah.
Nice to meet
Ben,
you.
hi.
Come on through.
So this is our lounge. This is where we'll just chill, watch telly, just breathe after a nice long day at work.
My lounge would be twice as big as this room.
Really? Where is it you live?
I live in South Kensington.
Oh, wow. So this is our kitchen. Do you cook a lot at home?
I try finding time for it whenever I can, but I'm a person who often also like neglects eating at all. So I don't really make much use of that space.
Do you eat out a lot being in London?
3 times a week.
Wow.
Ben, do you cook? Sorry.
Yeah, more than you.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you usually cook?
It depends what we've got in the cupboards in the fridge, but if there's anything edible, chances are I can cook it and make a meal out of it.
No doubt Ben can pass a few of his cooking skills on to rich kid Susanna.
So this is my bedroom. I don't really spend much time in here other than sleeping. And then, yeah, how many rooms have you got where you live in?
It's 3 rooms. It's with my friends.
This is Ben's room, and Finn the dog, you haven't met him yet. We've got a puppy, but he's a big puppy, he's an Akita, so he's only 7 months old.
Beautiful. Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I absolutely love dogs.
She might not love her new living arrangements as much.
So this is where you're going to be sleeping. I hope that's all right with you. Have you slept on a couch before?
Yes, thank you.
Flashback to what she said earlier.
I'm very particular about my bed. I love it, it's super comfortable, and I love to get my 8 hours of sleep in it.
Well, let's see how she copes on a couch.
The couch has a lot of dog hair on it though, so maybe I'll ask for a vacuum cleaner to clean it before I start sleeping on the couch with my face on it. I grew up having a lot of space, so I always had basically 2 rooms to use for myself, and the conditions that I grew up in were definitely more luxurious than the place here. Like even our furniture, our decor was slightly, well, it was better than this place.
Yeah, obviously it's not going to be as sort of upmarket and as nice as her place in Kensington. But she's just a flat share, so I think she's going to be used to spending time with other people and stuff, so it should be fine.
Time will tell. With her new guest settled in, Leah has lots of questions about what it's like to have a running start in life.
So does your business support yourself completely, or
Yes.
do you have any help? Yes, it does.
It does.
Did you have any family support financially in setting up the business?
Yes, definitely by my grandfather. He is an entrepreneur himself. So it's nice to know, that I have this person who's there to always give me support, like both mental and financial.
So obviously you're at a stage now where you're like happily financially comfortable. What do you spend your money on? What do you treat yourself on?
Traveling. That's definitely something that I'm totally addicted to.
How often do you go traveling?
Last year, I counted and I was on a plane 45 times.
Wow. That's me like, I just want one holiday this year, just one.
But it wasn't
I just need some
holidays.
sun.
No, I went for one vacation. It was in September. It was in Spain.
If you go out for a night out with your friends, like what's your sort of budget, or what are you spending?
When we're going out, it would probably be around £100, £150.
Right. What's the most expensive thing you own?
I am doing makeup artist stuff sometimes, or I provide makeup artists with my cosmetics, so that's probably what I spent most of my money on. Then the bag collection, maybe.
Yeah.
I have treated myself to a few bags.
What's the total value of your bag collection?
It's probably around £10,000.
Wow. I could get a new car for that.
I know you could.
Hearing how Susanna's able to shower herself in money, Leah wants her to realise how tough things can be when you're not born into wealth.
You're literally robbing Peter to pay Paul. I've had to borrow money off Ben before just to put gas and electric on. We're in a situation, Ben's only 16, so I even though he's earning money, but it's only an apprenticeship wage.
Okay.
And so I don't want to charge him rent.
What does he do?
So he's a marine engineer apprentice.
Wow.
And he's also at college doing engineering and welding.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I was
Smart
to take
boy.
half the money off him, I'd discourage him and he'd be like, why am I doing this? So I want to give him that step on the ladder, but it just makes things really hard.
I imagine it must be horrible to come to a point where you have to ask your teenage son to borrow your money just to make a living. I hope I never find myself in this situation. So tell me a little more about yourself. What do you do?
I do all sorts of jobs. Mainly I'm a fitness instructor.
Okay.
I work in children's care homes. I do boxing hostessing, receptionist, part-time modelling, literally everything.
So after you pay off all the bills, what's really left in your budget?
That's the hardest bit, is being self-employed. Sometimes you get like 3 paychecks all at once and it looks like you've got money, but then you don't know when the next one's coming, so you have to keep some aside. But then there's also very often times where I've literally got nothing, but I need to get the train to Birmingham to go to work, I need to put petrol in the car insurance is due, and I'm then having to like borrow.
Your house, is it your property or is it rented?
No, it's rented at the moment. So a few years back I had my own house, which was great, but I sort of got into a bit of a vicious cycle with money, you know, where you get those like rip-off payday loans and things like that, and just things sort of got on top of me. And then when you're working and you're so busy, you forget to pay something. And I got myself into some debt as well, which is why we're in rented at the moment. So I sold the house.
I can only imagine myself in such a situation. I would be so stressed out because obviously she has a son she has to provide for. She has a house, she has to pay the bills, she has a car, she needs to get to the locations of her job. So, I mean, that must be very tough.
While there are few signs here of the comfort Susanna's accustomed to, she's brought a little taste of her luxurious life for Leah to sample.
One part of the present is my cosmetics, my lipsticks, but inside is also a skincare product that I absolutely swear by, and I hope you enjoy it.
So are these yours?
So inside you'll find 3 lipsticks from my brand because it's a lip product brand, and 1 skincare product that I just picked up for you because I absolutely can't live without it.
Oh, wow.
But I packed it all in together.
Fabulous. Oh, amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome, of course. Thank you for having
brilliant.
me.
Little time and a tight budget means there are rarely any fancy restaurant meals for Leah and Ben. Lunches have to be cheap and cheerful. Certainly not something Susanna's used to.
So you alright with like beans and poached egg on toast?
Sure. I've never had beans actually, like the beans in the sauce. Is it tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that will be exciting.
It's even a simple enough recipe for her to try at home.
So what do? You cook the beans, you toast the bread, you fry the egg, or?
Poached eggs, yeah. What sort of things do you have for lunch?
Every day I usually kind of just blend fruits together and have it as a smoothie, like avocado and blueberries. That's my healthy fix, let's say.
Living skint is certainly full of new experiences.
There you go.
This is the first time I'm eating beans like the British way. So, Leah, Ben, how much time do you actually get to spend together?
Not much. A lot of the time I like shits in the night, so usually more weekends if we both happen to be off, but sometimes you work, sometimes I
work weekends as well, so it's very rare that we actually get this chance to sit down and have proper food.
So as Susanna gets stuck into the washing up, how have her discerning taste buds coped with a low-budget lunch?
I'm positively surprised by beans. They're actually really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have that more frequently.
Being raised in a wealthy family has given Susanna advantages in life that most teenagers could only dream of.
Good boy. Stay. Go on then, boy. Go, go.
Leah's 16-year-old son Ben has saved long and hard for anything he wants.
He bought Finn himself with his first wages, and he says it's the best thing he's ever bought.
Leah doesn't help Ben with the upkeep of Finn. She wants Susanna to see that it's her way of teaching him the value of money, something she's always instilled in her son.
He has to pay for everything. He pays for the food, vets bills, and that was part of the deal. He wanted the dog, it's his dog, his responsibility.
How old is Finn?
He's 7 months now, aren't you?
Still a puppy.
So he's, yeah, he's going to get even bigger than that, believe it or not.
So how was it with Ben? Did he get an allowance, or if he needed something, did he just ask you for money? Or?
Yeah, I've never given him things just for nothing, like unless it's birthdays or Christmas, things like that. If he wanted something, he could always have it, but he'd be given like a list of chores that he could do to earn the money, and that was a way of letting him learn how to budget. And if once it was gone, it was gone. Even now at Christmas, Ben had a set budget for his Christmas presents, and he was looking at some designer hats and was like, oh, they're not worth that money. So even now he sort of weighs things up as well, which is good, and I think it'll help him in the future.
Of course.
Susanna never has to think twice about what she spends on looking good. Ahead of a rare girls' night out that Leah has planned for later,
Hi, Meg, Susanna, Meg.
she's brought Susanna to her friend Meg's house. She wants to show her how keeping up appearances can be done on the cheap.
Well, we're going out tonight, so we need our hair like blow-dried, styled, looking really nice. For
okay, what are you trying to achieve? Straight, curly?
Curly, please.
Curly for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, curly for me, please.
And curly for you?
Yeah.
Leah's hairdresser mate Meg only charges £10 to do Leah's hair from home. A snip compared to the cost of what Susanna pays in her fancy hair salons.
So do you have your hair done often?
My hairdresser is based in Warsaw.
Oh, is that even back in Poland?
Yeah, in Poland, yeah.
Long way to go to have your hair done.
Yeah, but you know, when I was there every 2 weeks, it didn't really matter, and she's really great. She's a celebrity hairdresser, so I really trusted her with the collar and everything.
So, celebrity hairdresser, how much does that cost?
So, I paid probably around £200.
Wow. I come here and see Meg, and it works out a lot cheaper, and like it works out well for both of us. So you know, Meg can make some extra money from it. You save a fortune, and
of course,
yeah. But it's nice to be able to have those treats and not have to spend as much on it, but still be able to make yourself look nice and feel nice.
Let's have a look and see what you think.
Sure. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice.
Perfect.
Leah could get 20 haircuts for the price of one at Susanna's salon. So, what does Susanna think of her budget hairdo?
I absolutely love my hair, and I love to get my hair done as well, like just having that very polished look. So I'm really grateful to Leah for taking me to Meg. Taking from today's experience, I could definitely see myself going to someone who would do my hair for less.
There you go, Leah, you can take a look.
Thank you. Oh, awesome.
What do you
Ready
think?
to go out now? Happy? Go put our dresses on.
Look very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Very often I'm the duty driver. I get a wristband, which is a designated driver wristband, and all my soft drinks are free all night, so I don't even have to spend any money unless I choose to. So I suppose it's like to promote responsible drinking, really.
But I think that's really good, because like at least you get to socialize with your friends as well. Otherwise, you're only working 16 hours a day.
I know, yeah, work, sleep, eat, repeat.
Yeah, of course. So let's say you're actually drinking on a night out. How much is a drink?
You could get 2 double vodkas, 2 cans of energy drink for £7. If you go out on student night, you can get sort of a gin and tonic for £1.50.
What? Gin and tonic at a place that we go to pretty frequently is £15. Like 1 glass of just a single gin and tonic.
Leah's taking Susanna out to a nightclub in Stafford town centre, where she's meeting up with a few of her mates.
This is a very new experience for me. I saw a bit of the club and it seems nice. But yeah, we'll see. I really am not a club person.
A Stafford nightclub may not measure up to the high-class establishment Susanna's used to, but it's not long before she's embracing the joys of a cheap night out.
Here's to Susanna's first night out in Stafford.
Cheers.
Leah's mates are eager to hear all about Susanna's posh nights out in Knightsbridge.
Where's your favourite place to eat in London?
So there is like Daphne's or Scalini, which are usually around Knightsbridge, and when we go out to eat, it's probably around maybe £100 per person.
Oh my life.
Yeah, so the bill comes up pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm like very annoyed with myself if I spend £70 like on a night out, and that's including food, free drinks at someone's house, coming out to the club, probably a few bars before we go to the club.
To be honest, I feel like right now I'm just at a point where I can afford to, you know, live the way I want to live and kind of I can afford the things that I need and want.
Her jet-set lifestyle soon has them aghast.
Last year I was on a plane 45 times within 52 weeks.
Oh my life. What sort of thing do you go for when you stay abroad?
What I love to go for is kind of designer boutique hotels, like smaller things that look really nice.
And just wait till you hear the price.
I would say an average is about £200–300.
Some space.
That's a lot.
What do we pay for a hotel for a night?
Me, I'd pay for a Premier Inn. Have you heard of Premier Inn?
Yeah.
I'd literally pay like £20 for a cheap bed to stay in a hotel and then come home the next day.
Cheap may not come naturally to Susanna, but Leah's shown her that it's possible to have a fun night out without breaking the bank.
It came a little unexpected that Leah said that she could go out and have a fun night for £10, like the whole night. I'm used to, you know, London prices. So where we usually go around Knightsbridge for drinks, it's usually around like a meal with maybe a couple of drinks, £100 per person easily. And to see that there really is such a huge gap, that's quite unexpected.
After a long night strutting her stuff on the dance floor, Susanna's ready to hit the sack. Or rather the sofa, that is.
This is your bed for the night and this is your bedding.
Okay.
Experiencing the financial battles Leah faces is fast making Susanna realise what a lucky start she's had in life.
It's really interesting to see a person who's very similar to me and who's kind of doing similar things in many ways, on many levels, but living a completely different life, and you know how things could have worked out for me or could still potentially work out for me in the future. I mean, I'm only 21 years old.
"6:30 a.m. and an early start to Susanna's second day living skint after a night away from the comfort of her beloved double bed.
I put a pillow under my back so I didn't fall down the couch, but it was really cool. I got quite a lot of sleep, so I think I'm ready to take the day on.
Well, that's lucky. Leah's been up for over an hour and she sounds keen for you to shake a leg.
Today's going to be absolutely non-stop. I think Susanna's going to be sort of quite surprised at like the fast pace of sort of jumping from one thing to another and, you know, like sometimes no time to actually eat as you go in and sort of grabbing a coffee on the go, like full paced, really busy. I think she's going to be very tired at the end of the day.
So, no chance of a lion for the rich kid. Leah wants Susanna to sample a taste of her hectic work life.
I teach spin classes like all week. I teach 5 a week. My week starts with one at 6:45 on a Monday morning, and it's a half an hour spin class, so it's quite full on.
Thank you.
Yeah, busy day.
Signing up for an early morning spin class is the last thing Susanna thought she'd be doing after a night on the tiles.
For a very long time, I haven't been in a spin class. I hope that it won't be too intense and that she'll go light on me.
As Susanna reluctantly dons her leotard, Leah wants her to see that early starts are a way of life when you're having to juggle a number of part-time jobs.
Morning guys, thanks for getting here nice and early. You're all smiling and happy. We'd like to welcome Susanna to the group today.
Hi.
So we'll be nice to you today.
Thank you, be gentle on me.
Yeah, so we want you all to start warming up, so just put a bit of resistance on your bike, pick your speed up. Now we're going to go into a standing sprint, so hands in the middle, push your hips back, pick that speed up. Faster, faster.
It's not long before Leah has Susanna working up quite a sweat.
Even faster, come on, let's fly down that hill.
I think she's an absolutely fantastic personal trainer.
Faster, guys! Looking good, Susanna.
She brings a lot of energy to the class, even though it's so early, and everyone is very motivated, me included. We're living closer, I would definitely pop in.
How you getting on, Susanna?
Good.
Looking good, awesome. Susanna did really well today. She managed to keep up with everyone. Really proud of her for like getting up, getting stuck in and giving everything a go.
Where can I sign up?
The spin class has been another reminder of how hard those who aren't born into money have to work.
Tell me, how do you do this? Like, you get home about 10 or 11 last night, we were out at the club, and then you get up every morning at 5 or 6, you just get a coffee, and you have workouts all day long.
I have to be very strict to myself, so if I know I need a good night's sleep, it's like, right, bedtime now, screens off, things like that.
I mean, I definitely admire you for that, because it takes a lot of energy to just walk in here, give everyone a big, bright smile, and kind of motivate them. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for taking me here.
No worries. Hopefully we'll get you down again sometime.
Sure. I think she's great how she handles everything, like her hectic schedule, how she gets up every morning at 5 a.m. to have the 6:30 spinning class, which, you know, then takes her through the whole day where she has the other jobs that she's also kind of doing, and it must really take a strong person to kind of handle that lifestyle.
Susanna's fast realising how lucky she is to come from such a privileged background. It gave her the opportunity to become the owner of a cosmetics company as a teenager.
I was 18 years old when I set up my first business, and it was privately funded from the start, partly by my own savings and fortunately enough also by the support of my grandfather.
Susanna's come to check out Ben's workplace. It's a chance for her to see how he copes without having had a leg up the career ladder.
Hi Ben, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Ben's had to make his own start in life as an apprentice at a marine engineering company.
When I left school, I decided that the typical classroom environment wasn't for me, and I learn more when I'm actually doing things, you know, with my hands. So I decided to apply for an apprenticeship here, and I got accepted.
Okay, congratulations.
Thankfully, so yeah, and I've been here about 6 or 7 months now.
Wow.
And learning lots.
What is it that you're actually doing? I mean, I see an engine.
Well, there's canal boats, and they have engines in them which sometimes go wrong, and our job is basically to help people who are stuck on the canals. So we'll go out there and try and get them moving again.
Okay.
It will be a long while before Ben can get out and about on his own.
I still can't drive yet, so I'm still trying to save up for a car, my lessons and the test and all the other things that come along with that. So when I turn 17, hopefully I can, you know, be out on the road a bit more.
Susanna may be an expert in makeup, but Ben wants to see how she'd fare with machinery.
So how do you feel about checking the oil level on this engine?
Definitely.
So you see that little finger rod there?
Oil?
Yep. Just whack that out and then lay it flat on the mat.
Like that?
Yep. And then just dab it down.
Yeah.
So you'll see that the oil level is just in between these two markers here. It's actually just right at the top, so that's perfect.
Okay.
That's the easy part over. Now she's got to try and change a fan belt.
I'm slackening the alternator so that the fan belt is loose now, like this. And then we can hopefully just pull this off.
Ooh.
Yeah, now.
Blimey, it seems to have sparked Susanna's interest in marine engineering.
Where can I apply for the apprenticeship?
Just upstairs.
Am I not too old?
No.
Oh, so there's no age limit?
24 or something.
Okay, so I still got 3 more years to go. So what are your next steps? Like, what are your ambitions for the future, your career prospects?
Well, I'm still not completely sure, to be honest, but the course I'm doing at the minute is going to be something related to that. And luckily, all the things that I would want to do in the future, I'm able to do because of this course and the opportunity that I've got through the apprenticeship.
Really respect to Ben for his work ethics, which seems very strong, and like he's very committed to his work. You can also see that he really likes what he's doing. He's very serious about learning his craft, and yeah, I respect that a lot.
Time to see how well Susanna's managed to learn the craft.
Let's try and get her running, see if it all goes well.
Okay.
So if you want to turn the key to the left,
yeah.
Hold it for about 5 or 6 seconds.
Success! Susanna's not only had a valuable insight into how much harder things could be if she had to start at the bottom rung.
Oh, that's shit.
She's also managed to change her first fan belt.
She wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty at all, got stuck in. She wasn't fussed about ruining her nails or the grease. So fair play to her.
I've replaced a wheel before in my car, like a tire, but never worked on an engine. So yeah, that was something new for me.
Living skint with Leah has been a hard dose of reality for privileged Susanna.
I can only imagine myself in such a situation. I would be so stressed out.
Right, well, here's some of the stuff. Just bear with me. There you go.
Thanks.
Thanks, see you in a bit.
Now Leah's even got her helping out with the housework.
I already see that I've left some smudges here and there, so I hope Leah doesn't notice.
Kitchen floor sparkling clean, Susanna takes time out to update her best mate Abraham on her experience.
Hello.
So what's up? How's the family? How are you doing?
I'm good. The family is amazing. So Leah is a single mother and she has a 16-year-old son. His name is Ben.
So what were you up to last night?
I was at a club in Stafford with Leah and her friends. We were kind of, comparing what a night out in London is and what a night out here in Stafford is. So Leah told me that she could have a full, fun night out for £10. Can you imagine that?
No.
We spend 10 times that a person. Leah has a friend, her name is Megan, and she's a trainee at Tony & Guy, like the hairdressers company. So we got our hair curled and styled nicely for £10 each as well.
£10?
Yeah, it seems like everything here is for £10, like the club, the hairstyling. I had a chance to go to work with Leah today and to go to work with Ben as well, because Ben, he's at college, but he's also an apprentice. I actually got to fix a canal boat engine.
Okay.
Yeah, I swear, it was fun. And Leah, well, where to start? She's quite the entrepreneur herself, actually, because I think she juggles 10 jobs?
What kind of budget are you working on?
Because Leah is working so much, her income shouldn't be that bad, really, but she's self-employed, so she very often does not get paid in time. And she ends up, having basically a £0 bank balance, or she's even on a minus and she has to borrow from her son.
So what are you realizing now about your lifestyle?
There is definitely a realization that I've come to, and it's that Leah and I, we both share a very hectic schedule, with a lot of time pressure and everything. The thing is just, while I work 16 hours a day and it's my choice, to kind of do that, she actually has to. And while I can afford to live a certain lifestyle, this lifestyle is still out of reach to her. So in that way, that is, my privilege. I really hope that she gets on the right track to being able to cut down on her workload and actually making more money for herself and her family. So yeah, that's my realization.
All right.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
With Susanna's time with the family almost over,
Thank you.
she's decided to treat Leah and Ben to a farewell takeaway.
Pizza's here.
Oh, thank you.
So I think the first one is yours. The vegetarian one. Pepperoni.
Experiencing the family's struggles firsthand has given Susanna a lot to think about.
What really surprised me is how you really have a life with such hectic schedule, juggling all of these jobs at once. The worst part is you don't even get paid for it. When I have to travel to Paris for work, I just book a ticket, I hop on a flight, and I'm there the next day. Whereas when you need to go to Birmingham on a 20-minute journey, you're struggling with that. And that is really sad, and that really hurts my heart, because sometimes it just seems, unfair.
Is there anything you're gonna do differently?
I'm in a situation where I can grow my business and make use of my personal potential, whereas you're not really able to do that, and I should definitely value that more. Do you think there's anything that maybe I brought into your lives?
There's things I want to do business-wise and project, and actually sitting and seeing what you've achieved in the last 3 years from setting up your business to now shows me that absolutely I need to take that time, and I've just got to do it and bite the bullet.
Before she leaves, Susanna has a surprise.
That's a thank you.
Dear Leah and Ben, Thank you so much for inviting me into your lives and letting me stay in your home for the past couple of days. And the time I got to spend with you two is an experience that I will surely never forget. As a small thank you gift, I'd like to help Ben obtain his driver's license by gifting you driving lessons. Thank you for everything, Suzanne.
That's mad. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for the driving lessons.
No problem. I'm happy I could help somehow. Well, Leah, thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for being lovely and not making me regret the experience.
Well, that goes both ways.
It's a massive help for me as, like Susanna, is very motivated and wants to do big things very early on in their life. I'm the same in that sense, and it's sort of like you're playing a game of snakes and ladders, and I've just landed on a ladder, so I've gone up a few steps.
I actually feel quite sad about leaving. I've really grown fond of Ben and Leah. They've let me into their home and it feels like we've known each other for ages. But I do hope that we can keep in touch.
Oh, it's been absolutely lovely to meet you and having you. You're welcome any time. We've got to stay in touch.
Thank you for staying.
Thank you for having me.
No worries.
Have a safe journey home. Let us know you're back okay.
We have to stay in touch.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
See ya, lovely to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
The experience has taught Susanna some new skills she never dreamt she'd learn.
I can now tell everyone that I fixed the canal boat engine. Yeah, I mean, I think that would make even my grandfather jealous, the big engineer.
Living skint with Leah and Ben has also made her far more grateful for the lucky start she's had in life.
What really struck me the most was just the similarity between Leah and myself and how we both work so much, but how we're in different positions. So that's definitely something I want to reflect on more. I do hope that we stay in touch. I really look forward to seeing Leah get up there with all of her ideas, and I hope that Ben will pass his driver's license test.